Good afternoon. The loonies at the Maycomber Center love the moon so much that I'm going to talk about it for 2 weeks in a row. This week is a pretty good week for seeing the moon, our nearest celestial neighbor, because it's transitioning into the evening sky. And so you can watch it go from a thin crescent at the beginning of the week to an almost full gibbous at the end of the week. The moon is tidally locked with the Earth, which means that one side of the moon always faces the Earth. And so if you have the Earth here and the moon here, this face is facing the Earth. The Earth's gravity is pulling harder on this side of the moon. So in half an orbit, this side is still facing the Earth. And then in another half orbit, this side is still facing the Earth. So that's why you can always see the man in the moon. The moon was formed when a Mars-sized body named Thea, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, crashed into Earth, ejecting debris from both bodies that coalesced into the moon. In this picture that I took through my telescope, you can see those dark splotches that make up the man in the moon. They're called Maria. That's the Latin word for seas, because that's what the ancients thought they looked like. I have a question for you guys. What was the first video game ever played on the moon? New Super Mario Brothers. Okay, with that horrible pun out of the way, let's move on to the far side of the moon, the side that we can never see. Here's a picture of it that NASA took. As you can see, there are a lot fewer Maria. There are almost none on the far side. This stumped scientists for a while until they realized that the heat from the warm, still cooling off Earth kept the near side of the moon geologically active and warm a lot longer than the far side. So while after the moon's formation, the far side cooled off, and then none of the asteroids could puncture the crust and let lava out to form Maria, the near side had a few extra million years when asteroids could puncture the crust and let lava out to form Maria. The moon is no longer geologically active, so no new Maria will ever form. But that was 3.5 billion years ago. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you, crater, and clear skies.